Hey guys, Cross here. Welcome back to my channel. Happy to have like the subscribers that subscribe. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully it's for Crusader of Light. Um, Anyways, I've been requested to well, actually, I took the part on making an extra video for the ones that needed. My first video wasn't really clear, so I just had to make a second one for you guys because the audio was bad. I apologize for that. So I'm making it a new one, a new guide for you guys. Just a quick guide to focus on my skills and runes that I use mostly. Um, this is not what I use really. This is just because I was farming. There's achievements that you guys can get um, that gives you extra stats. Because I know Tamer as it is, it sucks. We're boring. We don't do the DPS. We don't show up. But we do have an important job. We got to stay alive. We got to buff the team, and we got to nuke the boss, like debuff him, so he can take more damage. So we do have having a Tamer in a squad or a team for a raid is makes a big difference, guys. Trust me, it's like night and day. Okay, so. Uh, Mostly I use these skills because they're really nice and quick and they do damage, right? When you're farming your achievements to get stats, you don't want to use like Rally Cry or Crows. It's a waste of time. It's gonna slow down the process. So this is what I use, guys. If you want, like, remember these: Relentless, Wolves, Blessed Arrow, and the arrows there. Rain, make it rain type of thing. I think that's what it's called, but whatever. Um, yeah, so I'll show you guys what I mean. So I know when I went from Scout to Tamer, I lost about 15% crit. Um, Made it all back. These are all the stats that you get when you get them back, when you work towards it and you get it all back. So which is really cool. Get it all back. Crit's like almost like what, 15.5%. That's how much I gained back. So I'm back up to 30. So it's really good, and then it gets combined with also what you get from the faction achievements. See, like all these crit one. You don't get as much, but you get 1% here. You get another 1% at lieutenant. Yeah, another 1.5 crit at major, another 1.5 crit at lieutenant, and then yeah, it adds up, guys. It adds up. You slowly get your strength back if you really. Tamer kind of opens your eyes to how to really build your mechanics for the game. So you kind of like, Scout kind of, there's no handicap with Scout. Kind of like, yeah, gives you an extra 10, but from Tamer you got to work your way up. So um, with that said, let me just show you, let me just fix my skills for you guys. See, this is what my regular stuff looks like, and crows. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so I just replaced the wolves and biting rain. So this is what you guys, the setup you guys like. This is my la creme de la creme, all right, guys. This is my bread and butter for Tamer. Okay, Relentless, Rally Cry, Blessed Arrow, and Crows and Wolf Cry, which is pretty much what buffs the team, and Crow actually that's what debuffs it cracks the armor, the boss's armor. So the team makes more damage. Okay. Um, so for equipments, I'll show you guys I just finished my 4L set, guys. So which is awesome. So what it is, it's the 4 legendaries, and I got the Beastmaster set on it, which is pretty much for tamers. So +2 for all levels when you get 2 pieces, 3 normal attack, decrease the enemy by 10%, which is awesome for PvP. I think it applies for PvP as well, but PvE is even good as well. Wild War gives an 8% extra crit to the players buffed by Wild War, which is awesome, which is really, really awesome. Also, I'm working on my Divine. You only want to go, like me having two made a significant difference when I had this. It's night and day. This casting Blessed Arrow decreases the Shadow Crows by 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's extra DPS right there, guys. Extra DPS. I know you guys are searching on how to increase your DPS. Yeah, you want damage, but that's not really your role in in the raid. You want survivability and you want to do your job, which is buff the team and nuke the boss. And then once you get your third piece, casting Shadow Crows decreases Blessed Arrow. So they proc off each other. The more you cast Crows, Blessed Arrow decreases. The more you cast Blessed Arrow, Crows, and you just go back and forth, back and forth. If you want to recharge, you just got to hit yourself a Blessed Arrow, and then you pretty much go from there, and then shoot Relentless when you want to. Trust me, the DPS will get there. Don't be going on Discord or whatever forums and looking for ways to increase your DPS. That's not the point. This is it right here, guys. You want to focus on pretty much the L sets and the divine gear. Work weight. You can get 4 just for the achievement. Get the 4 out of 4 for the achievement. But you'll only need really 3 out of 4 to get the casting Shadow Crows decrease blessed arrow cooldown by 2 seconds. So that's what you want to work your way towards. For Tamer, and then also that there's gems. I'm still working on my gems, so I'll make a separate video later on in the future just to update you guys on how my progress since I'm ahead. Um, so that's it. We're gonna touch on the rune upgrade, guys. Okay, since like your rune should be like should match your it should match what your skills are. So you got Relentless, Blessed Arrow, Rally Cry, and then Wolf Cry, and then Shadow Crows, right? Okay, so let's go back to the rune page. I know I don't want to talk a lot, but this is like just in depth so you guys really get this because a lot of people confuse this part as here as well gives you DPS. It doesn't make it's not like major, but this plays a big role in your DPS because you got to put the right runes and the right upgrades or you're gonna waste your time, right? So I'll show you guys what I have here. So on the first row we got these 3 right here, which is Star, Survival, and Ultimate. So if you go in here, I got Magic Arrow, which is I just increased normal attack by 9. You don't need to do this, but I just did it just because I had the extra. I don't use anything. I had so much that I just put it in here. And combined with my rally, it does do damage. Because if you go back here, you go to here and you go to Rally Cry, it boosts increases self normal attacks. So that's just bonus. I'm just using my common sense here. But it works. It increases DPS. It's crazy. It works. Here, didn't really put much, just 10 each. But those are for increased dodge, which is pretty good. I keep it at 1.5, level 10. That's fine. And increase evade 1.5. That's fine because you're gonna get gems, diamonds, and stuff for that later. That's another separate video for you guys. We'll get back to this. Just remember this part. And then this is the rune upgrade for Relentless Arrow. So right now it's a work in progress. I want to get it to 40. Right now it increased Relentless damage by 16%. So I want to get that to 40. Leave it at 40. The cooldown is fine. I haven't really touched it. That's because when we go down here, we got these 3. We got Advanced, Crow's Eyes, and Night Spirit. So this one is Blessed Arrow. These are the rune for Blessed Arrow. I have it at 42, which is perfect right now. I don't really need to touch it yet, because we're gonna touch on Rally Cry. But right now it's perfect where it is. Cooldown's fine. When you get the Divine, you don't really need to worry about the cooldown for Blessed Arrow, because once you get Divines, it's gonna proc off the Shadow Crows, so which is awesome. Keep this at 30, 15%. That's what I have it at. I don't think I'm gonna touch that any further. And then we have increased float stun at 8%. I'm upgraded at the 16. I think that's a good percentage. Also, just like Relentless, this is the Shadow Crow. This is rune to upgrade the damage on Shadow Crow. Since it's in your, remember, your skills need to match your runes, right? So we got Shadow Crow in there. It's almost at 40, almost where I want it. I've been working on this, and then because it's really my bread and butter in the raids, so I want to make sure that's up there. Then I'll work on Relentless. You always want to work on your tools, guys, before you work on DPS. DPS, trust me, is not priority, but the damage will come in time. Okay, so get that to 40 when you guys can. Keep it. I would keep it at 30. Keep it. I have it at 32. I don't think I'm gonna throw anything in there anymore. I have it at 32, which is I wanted to keep it at 30. Get it to 32, guys. Don't get it to 30. I mean, don't get it to 32. We got here. We got sorry, these two. We got Beastmaster and Full Moon. So, anyways, the first Beastmaster is Wolf's Cool. I keep it at 3, and I put this on 14, which is 17% flow. This is for PvP, guys. I'm not a big PvP guy. I'm more focused on PvE, but this is good. 70% is a lot. Yeah, I've seen a big difference. I've dueled and I've seen the difference. Keep it on 14, keep it on 3. You guys are golden. This right here, Rally Cry, we have it at 40, level 40, which is good. Keep it there for now. Get it to 40 first, guys, and then get the duration up as well. I'm working on my way to get it to 40 as well, because then it pretty much, the cooldown will last the duration. So it pretty much, you'll always be in Rally Cry mode. Which is almost perfect. And then what you want to do as well, we'll get back to that, is get the skill level to 61. You see how it's like everything's 47? Get it to 61. See that? That's gonna increase it. That's gonna make it last even longer. It's plus 16, which is insane. I got an achievement for that, by the way. That's gonna increase the duration of your rally cry. It almost, like, the cooldown almost lasts itself, so keep it like that. And then another thing is, I'll show you guys what I rolled something here. Where is it? Arrow, rally cry. Yeah, check this out. Rally Cry plus 5, Rally Cry plus 2, Rally Cry plus 5. That's insane. Like, I was trying to roll full agility here and everything. I'm wrong, but when I got this and that, yeah, that's golden. And then Rally Cry is huge. If you want DPS, this is what you want to land, because if you can stay in Rally Cry mode for the whole time, this is amazing, guys. I don't want to talk too much, but remember I said that. Let's go back to the runes so we can finish this off. Everything else, that's pretty much it. I pretty much just touched over everything. These level 1, don't use them. Don't use those. Don't use those. Those are all the rest of them is PvP. So that's the Tamer Rune and skill guides. Guys, if you have any questions, comment down below. Going in the future, I will make a video for the diamonds, the gems leading to diamonds, just so more in depth for the Tamer guys. Okay? Yeah, so enjoy the Crusaders of Light, and see you guys around.